Hello, Crank.
Hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. This is the audio test. We will be starting soon. Please let us know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. This week, game audio might be a little bit loud. And, well, not this week, this minute. So let me know if it even kind of feels like the game audio is a little bit too much. Am I muted still? You can imagine Crank saying what in person? You can hear me. We need to send Crank to the folders of the memes we got. Yeah. If I'm missing any, hook me up. If I like them, I'll add them to the reel. I've specifically avoided some of them because they're not particularly. The back music is a little distracting. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna quickly fix that. I was afraid of this. I don't want to take anything away from Skullgirls' music. Skullgirls' music is top notch, but this is an advisory stream. It'd be kind of a shame if you couldn't hear the advice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and join the.
Hello.
Hello, my fellow companions.
Man.
What's up?
Hey, you guys aren't muted. I'll be right back.
Yeah, because I like went into a call and the first sound the stream heard was "Hello, Crank," and I'm like, wait a minute, they don't even know I'm here yet.
amazing.
Skullgirls is just like the loudest game ever. Every game is just like the loudest game ever. Freaking every time I start up a game, the first thing I have to do is go into options and turn down the audio to like 5%, so my ears don't start bleeding.
Oh goddamn loud, dude.
And there's those games that start awful with a jump scare, so they make you turn the volume up. Oh my god, screw those games.
It's not a good time.
Yeah.
You could even say that games like to crank the audio
Oh.
up a notch.
Oh.
You forgot the last bit.
Oh.
I think you hit enter a little too soon.
Up a notch.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of excited that Sparrow, the connoisseur of memes, is going to be fighting Delph the Fish, the master of memes.
Heck. Pretty good. I like it.
I want to see Delph the Fish and just Sunset go off. I want to see them just have it pun war. She has been kind of tame on the puns lately, but like my first interaction with her was 3 hours of back and forth punning.
Are you serious?
Oh, you didn't know that? I have it saved
No.
somewhere. My very first interaction with Sunset was us being in a chat, her being really laggy because she was playing on college Wi-Fi, and then like at the end of the set, we just punned for like 3 hours.
Oh my god.
Delph fought you a bunch last week. Poor Delph. Damn.
I have Dejin didn't know what this was about, but had the feeling that they should sign up for it.
Did Dejin sign up? I don't think Dejin was on the matchups. Did Dejin wanted me to shove him in last minute? I can do
They
that.
didn't. They said it'd be fine if that's okay.
What's Dejin's hours? Do you know? Could someone quickly? Dejin, if you're in Twitch chat, could you let me know how many hours you played the game? You can check in your Steam profile, and I'll shove you in appropriately.
Heck.
Because everything was last minute, I don't mind making a few exceptions. I mean, we're also starting a little bit late, so I might as well just go the full shebang. This morning was very busy.
Very dizzy.
Yes.
Did the child wake you up?
The child? My inner child woke me
the
up. What are we talking about?
Oliver. Well, because Sparrow was just like, you might be like, because a child's distracting you.
Oh. I did get to speak with Oliver this morning, yes, but that is not the reason I'm late.
Okay.
I'm late because of my own shortcomings.
I understand. Heck. I can't see their hours. God. Heck.
Could you add him in the Discord then? That'd be appreciated.
Yeah.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated.
Oh man, there goes Sparrow. Sparrow did it first.
What does Spare do?
She was just like, how many hours you played?
Oh, dope.
Penny, are you gonna be playing
Hours
today?
of my skill level
It's
are not
like-
very good comparisons. Okay. Are you...
Truth, but
841.
841. All right.
Okay, so I'll
But he
set
does-
them at 500 considering they keep on doubting themselves. That lets me put them up against... Weekly
He plays like he's at like 300, I would say.
well, it might be a tough matchup for Variant, but I kind of want to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Or maybe I can have him fight Guru Summon and Draco could fight Variant. That would work.
Could be. Well, Guru plays like he has like 800. I think against Variant would be better.
Okay, alright. I don't want to make it too tough for Variant.
Yeah.
Because Variant is kind of a newcomer to the intermediate bracket. I don't want to. I want to ease him into it.
That makes sense.
Have you played against Variants? Do you? I remember Variant, but it's been so long.
Yes. I played against Variant.
Are they confident with their B&Bs and like can they execute fairly consistently?
I'd say so.
Okay, all right, then I'll put them up against that. That sounds good enough.
Also, Penny, are you gonna be playing the Vigi game? I know it's been like thunderstorming and raining a lot. Like it's already like thunderstorming on my end.
How do you spell Dajin? I don't know.
Daejynn.
Oh, cool. I was right. Cool. Jynn. That doesn't sound right. Wait a minute. I thought it was right for a second.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, it is right. Okay, cool. I guarantee you most of that is bots or later running background with. Pretty good.
You were fast and then you stopped playing. Eye controls. When did eye controls donate 100 bits? man.
Oh my god, I hate writing URLs, like typing out URLs.
Oh yeah, it's kind of
I
frustrating.
don't know why I always do this. Skullgirls Great. Is that right? That looks right. Yeah, it looks right. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Can't believe I got that right. All right. It's almost like I've done this stream for 2.5 years.
Oh man, you're right.
Don't even know my own Twitch URL. I haven't logged in my own Twitch account in like half a year.
I am better with my defense, and I know my B&Bs from hard, but I have trouble executing in matches. Oh, Murphy wants to get the in as well because they forgot to sign up.
Oh, Murphy wants in also.
Yeah.
Remind me Murphy's hours.
Murphy's hours is like 900.
900. Okay.
We're
Oh,
going to
heck,
get.
I want. Wait, how did they do against Guru? I'm trying to remember. I think they crushed under Guru's pressure because Guru's pressure is annoying.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to have him fight Draco instead of Guru, which kind of ruins the meme and the emotes. Ah, I don't want to ruin the meme.
Don't ruin the meme, dude. Don't ruin the meme.
Okay, I won't ruin the meme. Murphy will be fighting SMH my head, so Yo-Yo will go into an open lobby. Murphy versus SMH my head.
315. 315.
315?
That's our hours. Yeah, 315.
315 is whose hours?
Murphy's.
Oh.
They changed their name. Heck.
Oh, heck. Okay, SMH my head might be tough then.
Oh yeah, SMH might be a little tough.
I don't want him to fight. This is tough. This is really tough. I'll just have to put Murphy into an open lobby, honestly.
Okay.
SMH already has it, but I don't want to give SMH a too hard of a matchup either. But I don't know. I think him versus Yo is gonna be funny.
It'll be great. It'll be shenanigans.
We'll have to give Murphy an open lobby, and I'm gonna say, hey Draco, try to fight Murphy if you're willing to do 2 sets.
Okay.
That'd be appreciated.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Your sneeze is awesome.
Yeah.
Draco, please fight Murphy. Well, not please. Just, yo, you wanna do 2 sets? Lol. Fight Murphy. There, cool.
You can't put me on the same level as Penny. What? What is that? What? Who is SMH my head? SMH my head is meta in the Discord.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I think I keep track of the people in my own Discord. What?
Why are all these advanced in our intermediate bracket? Oof.
I owe you
do
guys.
we have like an
advanced
Excel
bracket
spreadsheet? Yes,
very
we do
soon.
actually.
Wait, do we have an Excel? Wait, who said this?
Yeah, to organize our stuff. That's Delph.
Oh, the fish. I don't even see where you typed this.
Yeah, it's in the Twitch channel.
Curious, do you guys have an Excel spreadsheet with previous entries? Yeah, we have. Well, not with previous entries. We clear the Excel spreadsheet every week. It has the current entries. We use that to organize and sort by hours, region, and bracket, and also keep track of all the Steam URLs. We do have a history of every single set of matches as of September 2016, I want to say. Maybe a little bit later. I think it might be November
I thought it was further
2016.
back.
Which is why when... What the heck is his name? I didn't even respond to him. I totally forgot to. You know who I'm talking about? The dude who tried to call us out? The dude with the not real Val combo thing.
Yeah, Calexo.
Yeah, Calexel. Calexel called us out saying we don't give advice and we don't do X, Y, Z, whatever, and he had a horrible experience. And I've checked the record for the last 2 years and he has never signed up. So either he's under a different name or something, but like, I don't know. You can do both sets. Dope. Alright. Good stuff. Even if you couldn't, we'd fight somebody. I just thought you'd be a good matchup for him. And
It's a Claw Master.
Cool. What is the is Flashwire free or is that TCM stuff requested? No, it's not requested. The whole lecture thing is just like, if I can't find a fair matchup for somebody in the beginner bracket, I'll just have them fight me or somebody who's like an advanced quote-unquote player, and we'll just try to go full lecture mode, where we basically try to walk them through any mistakes that they're making, and tell them options specifically. So it won't be a real set per se. It'll be more of a tutorial mode kind of thing. And honestly, I wouldn't mind doing one for intermediate also, because nobody understands neutral in this game, seriously.
Yeah, right.
But I also don't want to reveal Kenji's what's it called, the Jitsu secrets, because
No, the Jitsu secrets.
he literally redefined what neutral was for me. Kenji understands this game on a level I did not understand before. Murphy's saying, yeah, I'm decent. Oh, hell yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
You're saying,
right.
and Draco is free. More like recently reading Pleasure's Guide. Hey, I tried. Whatever.
Hey.
This is why I am not the master of memes. I mean puns, or memes for that matter.
Oh man. Okay. Murphy's pretty decent and bullful. Did you see that picture of Murphy? Fucking fabulous.
Wait, Murphy has an IRL picture somewhere?
Yeah, it's in general actually.
That's pretty cool. I did not see that. I gotta take care of one last thing. Give me a few seconds to entertain the audience.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Guru, I hope you're blocking crossover. Guru doesn't block crossover, and when he blocks crossover, he gets his low. Fuck Baka. You thumb Baka emote.
I love the Thonk Baka. That's like my favorite
it's
goddamn
so
Thonk
good.
emote. I wish I could just use it all over the place. But I don't want
He's
Nitro.
so good.
That's blasphemous. Paying for a chat service?
nice.
Excuse me?
I mean, I don't appreciate it, but I like that I can just fuck Baka everywhere though.
I do appreciate that people are supporting Discord in some way or another. If you guys hear munching or that sound sometimes, that's me trying to scarf down food so I don't pass out midstream.
No.
Frank, we need you to get you to Frank your face. Yeah, okay. So, all right, JP, talk to me.
What's up? Hit me.
All right, cool, perfect. I just wanted to check audio levels.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty loud too. I should adjust myself a little bit. Property. Nope, that's not it. Filters.
Real 100% organic squiggly pal. I don't like that the SG Discord is verified. I would prefer that the SG Central Discord is verified, but
Mike Z doesn't know.
Yeah.
People were trying to explain to him. Even Shulk literally responded to his tweet saying, "It's like, hey, check this one out. It's better."
Yeah.
It's pretty great. But Mike Z thinks that stuff got banned for like a reason, or Sunset got banned for a reason.
No.
But no, he doesn't. Mike Z doesn't know the truth.
Lord.
But at the same time, Mike Z's used that Discord all the time to get like help from the community to like quickly test something in beta. So like from his perspective, like that's all he knows about that Discord. He doesn't realize that it's turned into some weird, like please the Tomer
Yeah.
thing. I don't know. In case it's not obvious, guys, I'm not a big fan of that Discord.
Yeah. Same. I don't approve, but yeah.
Either way, it is time to start Skullgirls Get Gr8. Thank you, ladies
Onwards.
and gentlemen. I'm glad you guys were all able to make it. We actually had an incredible turnout considering we had so many technical difficulties. We were not able to get the signups out until like midnight last night. Because for some reason, I normally do it through mobile. Because I haven't made my macro yet. I was gonna write a Selenium script to be able to post everywhere for me. But unfortunately, like, I haven't had the time. So I do it always through my phone, and for some reason mobile Google Docs is not working at all. So I did not really have a chance until yesterday midnight when I got to my computer. But nonetheless, we had like 15 people sign up, 14 people, because Guru signed up twice because he wanted to leave an extra additional note, which I thought was amazing. The first note was like, "Hey, check out this JoJo Weekly that I'm hosting." I'm like, "Oh, that's amazing!" And then he's like, "Oh, and by the way, how do I use cat heads?" The second sign up.
How do you use head drones? Plays the role.
To be honest, you want to talk to Sunset about that, by the way, because Sunset and PME are the two masters of using heads. Right now, more so Sunset. Sunset always tries to make the heads work, and I really appreciate that. I know how to use cat heads. No,
Mash.
not that one.
Not
Also, you were only half correct. It's mash grab specifically. There's no reason you shouldn't be mashing anything besides grab when you're using cat heads. And then also if you stagger the grab, then you might actually grab them because they won't be in block stun.
Yeah.
Draco, DM me sometime, and I will make enemies and lambs. Sure thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the first matchup going.
Wrong.
First matchup is going to be Sparrow versus Delph the Fish.
It's not fridge. It's called frog.
It's called frog. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I missed that meme. That's a good one. So who made Sparrow the goat icon? I swear to God.
She did that herself.
Oh well. All right. Time to sacrifice the lamb. It's Sparrow versus Delph the Fish. Invite to game.
No,
Does that work? Is Delph on my buddy list? Oh, I should probably just go get my thing.
Perhaps could be
good. Someone's messaging me saying, "So, Skullgirls Get Gr8 event. Is it good?" I don't know. I've been hosting it for 2.5 years.
Silly slide all the time. Terrible idea.
Must be
Don't
doing something.
do not silly slide all the time.
Oh, Delph was able to get him. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go to my Steam thing and grab the you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Abby, you still here? You chilling?
Oh, Abby left.
Oh, sadness.
Goodbye.
At least tell me.
Solo Liza versus Solo Val.
Man, I played Skullgirls for 1,200 hours. What the hell? 1,500 almost? Jeez.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so bad. Why have I played this much and still suck so much butt?
No. Like half of that's because you're gimped by work. So like.
Yeah, and also like I'm pretty sure I've literally streamed more Skullgirls than I've played.
Probably. I mean, you did have to save a stream, so like that was like 2 years of your life.
Yeah. No. 2.5 years, 6 hours a week.
Oh man, that's counter hit. Okay, it's barely made it. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's how you want to use segment. You cross under with segment, and you use axe. Although the way you set that up requires you to know a little bit more of a combo, because if you do a few strings into a point where they're just barely off the ground, you can sneak under with your spooky skeleton, and then axe them from behind, and it's one way to axe a question.
Yeah. We went for the grab reset, but she jumped appropriately.
The Sparrow has always kind of struggled with like the accidental snap inputs. I would really like her to figure out what the snap input is, which is, by the way, quarter circle forward and then medium punch and medium kick at the same time, or heavy punch and heavy kick. So you press both shoulder buttons at the same time, or what's it called? I don't know an Xbox controller layout. I think it's like a Y and B at the same time while you're doing a quarter circle forward. Then what ends up happening is you spend 1 meter and then you do that weird snap thing. It does no damage and it is not really worth it right now because you don't know what it does. I'd highly recommend practicing avoiding that input. And if you keep getting it on accident, you basically just have to show how you play with your hands, because it just means that you're accidentally pressing 2 buttons at the same time that you shouldn't be pressing. That boat line is your favorite line in the game. I'm on a boat. Well, it's a reference, Penny. Have you heard the I'm on a boat song?
Yeah, dude.
I'm assuming you have. You're a master of memes.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Oh boy. We're good.
Touch the butt.
Oh man, she's on a boat.
Yeah, I figured you have.
The bypass combo.
Oh, nice. Oh, that traded. That's interesting. I did not expect that to trade.
That was on frame 1 of CLP and jump hard punch connecting.
That is hardcore. That's a janky time. Grab. Okay, so you want to execute that bypass a little bit faster, obviously. The general idea is that you want to be inputting the next move just as your move is connecting. That's optimal execution. So if you're practicing timing and you feel like you're always too late or a little too early or something like that, try to time it so it's just as the attack would like cause hit stop. If you don't know what hit stop is, it's that slight like millisecond freeze that happens every time you hit the character. You notice the characters like just freeze a little bit. Deltafish probably.
Hurting animation.
Deltafish is normally an intermediate player, I think. Correct? I'm not sure.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay. I thought they were learning a new character. I wasn't sure.
I think they were. This is recent that they're in intermediates because they were in beginner way back when.
Oh, okay. Crank doesn't like too many rolls IARC. That is correct. I don't just flood rolls for memes. I usually just use it to keep things organized. I'll occasionally add 1 or 2 rolls for memes, but it's not even long term. I try to do like a cleanup like once every few months.
Oh man, a friend wants to see me play.
Friend wants to see you play.
Yeah, they want to watch the game.
Well, time to watch Get Great. This is the second to last matchup.
Heck. Yeah. Okay. Of course. I'm in.
Keyboard clicking edition? Yeah, you know it.
Oh man, you gotta wait till you're slightly lower at the ground for the jump medium kick to cancel by your landing frames. It takes a little bit of timing, but it can be done.
Oh wow, I'm surprised that worked out. That's pretty neat. Boat is super meaty, but I thought honestly because it's so meaty, it would trade with the jumping hard punch. But I guess the jumping hard punch is a little too high. The active frames probably wore out before you went down. Does jumping hard punch reduce the speed at which you go downward?
Yes, it does.
Ah, okay. That's something you can keep in mind, Delph.
Yeah.
If you need to control your vertical fall speed, then use jumping hard punch. It'll slow you down a little bit. But it also helps you just be aware of, like, spacing issues.
Eliza. Valentine or Eliza? Because
it was Valentine. Because Valentine's jumping hard punch got misspaced because it slowed down her descent against the boat.
Oh. No. The button that slows Val's descent is jump hard kick.
Never mind. Well, that actually straight up makes her go upward, doesn't it?
Nope.
Kick? It like makes her bounce upward a little bit, I thought. Or maybe just
no, JMK bounces her upward.
Oh, man, I don't know my buttons. Very well. That was well played. Suspera, the main 2 things that you need to work on is not accidentally getting the snapback, which is... I described the input, go back and watch the VOD, and you can check it out there. And the other thing I would say work on is just literally practice doing bird insurance over and over and over. It's quarter circle forward, which you know what it is, and medium kick, which is B on an Xbox controller. Just practice doing that over and over and over. And if you can get bird insurance exactly when you want it all the time, I guarantee you will play like 10 times better. You're already playing really, really well. You seem to have this general understanding of like spacing things out with hitboxes. It feels like you're trying to play Street Fighter though in Skullgirls, which is not a Street Fighter-esque game. Although McPeanuts would disagree because Common Breaker 2017, Skullgirls setups were used for Street Fighter because of reasons.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright, so Lucen is asking, how do you sign up? Let me quickly explain. If you type !get great into Twitch chat, then you get a whole bunch of links. Yeah. We post signups. We post signups every week on Twitter, Reddit, Steam group, and Skullheart. And if you want email notifs, subscribe to the subscribe to the Skull Heart thread. Like apparently. Oh, that's a lot of happy faces. Anyway, oh, the only reason we require early signups is because we need to match ye to an even opponent, which is tough to do midstream. Okay. Next up, we got a real robot versus Space Cow.
Oh man, Space Cow.
Every kind of cow.
I think Space Cow's squiggly.
Where is Space Cow? Wait, who is
Space Cow's solo squiggly.
Solo Squiggly? That's really exciting. Let me go ahead and at them unless they already joined. Oh, they already joined. Oh, we're cool.
Yeah, they're here. They're here, dude. They're in. Fine. We're in it. Got it.
Like the name of the matchup. A real robot versus Space Cow. Yeah. Space Cow is relatively new compared to a real robot, so this is gonna be a tough matchup for him. I wish I could have found him a better matchup, but kinda worked out. Time to mercilessly dissect the Solo Squiggly. Oh yeah. So much for Solo Squiggly. You've been sandbagged, JP. You didn't even know.
Oh heck. Was I thinking of a different space? I was thinking of a different space person. Oh heck.
You're being arrested for space crimes.
Oh, this is Philia. This is Philia. You do not want to do that string with Philia. That's not a string at all.
So Philia is all about that movement. She can wave dash, she can do all sorts of fun stuff. So I recommend, there's probably a guide out there. JP, is there a guide out there on Philia movement? It's gotta be.
A guide on Philia movement? No.
How have people not made a guide on Philia movement? Okay, so this is what I want you to do. A real robot. There is a very famous VOD out there. It is Wing Zero versus Swift Fox Dash from Combo Breaker 2017. I want you to go watch that VOD, and I want you to study it, dissect it, ask friends to help you dissect it, because that is Philia movement in its ultimate form. I don't remember if Philia won. Philia won that matchup. It was a solo Philia against Peacock's Cerebella, and the way they weave and everything is just beautiful. I really recommend you check that out as soon as possible. That's how you're going to learn how to move with Philia. That's going to help you against the Peacock matchup a lot.
Yeah.
Also, this is something I feel like beginners never do. Nobody ever, like, tags out when their character's own health is low. You guys gotta start watching your own health bars more. Tag out, do a DHC. If you don't know how DHCs work, just do a super into another super. You guys have floating so much meter. Meter is a very useful and powerful resource. I don't mean just spend meter mash randomly, but there are circumstances where you can use meter where you're not really using it. Like, either mash out of pressure, or use Gregor to go under Peacock's super, or, like, what's it? Philia has a 2-meter combo kind of thing. That's, like, really nice. You should tag out. You thought you could trust me. Well, you're playing Beowulf. That's actually legitimate advice.
That's legitimate.
Don't even start with me.
Like, your own tag is literally a mix-up, so stop.
Yeah. But also, like, after you kill there are safe times where you can tag out. For example, in mid combo, which I don't recommend because it's honestly a very strange combo to learn, especially at a beginner level. You can tag mid combo and you're fine. Other things you can do is, as soon as you notice your opponent's character is dead and you realize your health is low, you can tag out just so that your own character can start healing. Because it's really, really useful to have an assist, believe it or not.
Oh man, I
Take
feel like we're
advantage
stuck
of the
in
fact that
mode. Yeah.
Oh, nice dash. That was good. That was perfect.
It's good dash up. There you go. We almost had it.
Yeah. So careful ending block strings on a heavy. You can't fall asleep as soon as you get a hit confirm. You gotta keep on watching your opponent's character. Make sure that they're still being hit. As soon as they start blocking, don't end on a heavy, because otherwise it's super punishable. Or frame trap into one of your specials. You can delay how late you start. Whoa, I didn't expect that to anti-air.
Yeah, dude.
That was cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
It's hardcore. Yeah, see, there's a right and wrong time to raw tag. That was a wrong time to raw tag. But also, Philia being able to take advantage of that was hardcore. That was really, really cool.
It's pretty good. You can do that. Oh man, do not walk forward into the bottom. Just don't.
Okay, nice down back. Oh, see, there you go. That's exactly how you make block string safe. So take note of that. A real robot.
We need to learn the barrel loop. Hey, nice.
Hey, little frame trap 4 frame grabs. Why is that grab? Is that grab 4 frames? Am I right?
Yes.
That's so dumb.
Like most command grabs. Yeah,
That is so
command
dumb.
grabs are super fast. Oh no! He was confirmed. Stand hard punch. Rip. Oh, that's unsafe. You can punish that. Alright. Oh! Oh, you can reflect her in his face.
Yeah.
You can do that.
So between the beam and the pellets, every single character has a tool to get past that. In Bella's case, you can PBGC the beam. If you don't know what PBGC is, I'm gonna post a link in chat in just a moment that explains what PBGC is. Like right after this match. So look for the chat on stream after that.
Level 3. That sucks. Yeah, Robot just does a lot of standing there. I feel like they're focused on like trying to contemplate where their buttons are first.
Anyways, like PBGC the beam and then reflected the pellets. That's the safest way you can get around it. If you're super hardcore, you could reflector even earlier, but you have to do it before the super flash because beam comes out frame 1, I think.
Yeah. I don't ever want to use Bella's raw tag. Because I die for it every time. Well, Bella's raw tag is better if you actually combo into it, to be honest, because then you have Oki set up.
Bella's raw tag is actually one of the stronger raw tags, believe it or not.
Yes,
because it has weird instances where it will cross up, but you have to set up that circumstance.
You have to set up that circumstances, and also the hitbox changes when she lands.
Yeah. Throwing out raw tag whenever is never a good thing, unless you're really trying to spook your opponent. In general, though, every character has a way to make the raw tag work. I think Squiggly's raw tag is the hardest to make work, or maybe Painwheels is, because I don't think Painwheels even. No. Painwheels is techable.
No,
that's why.
it's techable. Yeah, that's why. I always forget to.
So you have to like stagger before you raw tag, and hope that you can't shake out before your raw tag connects.
Oof. What if you cook the raw tag? Does it become FDA approved? That's pretty good. I like it. I like it.
I don't know. There's a lot of preservatives.
Not that you're supposed to combo into Bella raw tag, is that you can combo into it because it gives you a setup.
Yeah. It's just Walmart brand people's elbow.
Yeah. Oof. So you can super jump this with Philia. You can super jump and do L hairball in the air to dodge
Not actually sure.
and air dash out.
Was Philia block dashing that? I feel like that's the only instance that would block that. In case you weren't, just remember that Skullgirls is one of those few games where you can actually block while dashing forward. So
no, she didn't block dash.
She didn't block dash? Okay. So just so you know, press 2 punch buttons at the same time and then immediately tap backwards after you start moving forward. And throughout all that time while you're moving forward and you're holding back, you're able to block. You can also down back during your dash, and it'll cancel your dash, and that's how Philia wave dashes.
Yeah.
Which is
It's pretty good. We're full NPC though. We don't recognize. That's oof.
Good to
Oh,
see you.
fan.
Oh yeah, good old Ack fan.
We also have a bunch of meter, and we use it. All right. It's one way
Instead, they will be reflecting on their play. Yeah, you excited about Sage? I see Sage coming down. I'm gonna try and drag Penny to Xanadu. One with Sage. I'm gonna try and get JP there too. We'll see. I've never loved and hated a person.
I never loved hated.
Yeah, Delpha's a charm. It's pretty great. All right, well played, guys. Some pretty nice stuff. Is that 3 games?
That was 3 games. Yeah.
All right, next up is Flashwire versus, I guess, me. JP, you know double better. Flashwire's learning double.
Yeah.
Go full commentary. I'm gonna mute myself.
All right, cool.
Tell me to try to do things to them if you want me to like bait out specific things that double does. Just like,
sure.
just so I can teach specific double things. I'll try to go full lecture mode after like 2 matches or something.
Yeah. Let me skins, oh man. Oh man, not bad. It's cute ass. So many things. What do people want the hurting? Where indeed is Flashfire? The end of the thing? Oh, they're there. All right. Get good the Crank Machine 2018. I don't think it'll be that, but sure. When the caster steps in to clean up his stream. I don't think that's the idea. but sure. All right, cool. So we're learning to dangle double right now versus Big Man. Versus Big Man, this is kind of in double's favor because we got some things. Round start double, you really want to do Clutch Hard Punch into Luger, which is pretty nice. It's a pretty strong startup run start. You can also do Crouch Hard Punch into Silly Slide, but that's not as safe an option as it usually is these days. So yeah, so play if you want to play the long game. Double full screen Luger's he's doing pretty good. You can also fakey center hard punch. Don't end your normals on a heavy with double because they're super unsafe. And if you're gonna end with a normal on block, it's gonna be CHP into each Luger because it gives you +0 on block, which is pretty nice. That's just frame advantage stuff. Nice prep tech. Oh man. If you want to contest in the air with double, JLK is not the option. You want to use JLP, or you could also use JMP because it's a pretty decent move to contest with because it's multi-hitting. So we got the knockdown. We don't do anything to set up the knockdown. If you want to set up the knockdown, you want to go for a left right. Nice. So since Flashfire is kind of blocking a lot, double works really well being aggressive. You can go for a couple more grabs and more spacing tools, Crank. Because it's oofa. And also overheads, because look at that. Look at this man, he's down bagging. Yeah, he does not push blocking a lot. Again, if you want to contest in the air, JLK is not your button, dude. It's not that good of a button. JLK actually works better if you push block in the air and then come down with it as a button, because that gives you instant air pressure, and then you can land with another button. Nice, that's good spacing. Yeah, L bomber makes sense. That's your DP move, which is pretty good. You have to cancel that into cat heads or monster. Neither of which are good options, unfortunately. So you just kind of have to hold that. It also depends on the way you space it. Nice grab. Yeah, You're still through. I think they're still alive. Yeah. Oh, you could have SSJ'd after that actually. Nice. Yeah.
All right. So a few things. One thing I feel like you picked up on a lot was I was trying to grab you a lot because you were down backing. You have a lot of options against grabs, believe it or not. So there's obviously jumping, right? I can't do a grounded grab against you if you're in the air. If you're in jump startup, a lot of people don't know that all jumps have a 4-frame startup, and during those 4 frames, you are completely invulnerable to grabs. Another detail was that you can push block because while you're in block stun, you cannot be grabbed. And that was something you did really, really well during the second half of that match, where after the second or third hit, you would always push block before I could frame trap into a grab. If you don't know what a frame trap is, I'd recommend you look up it in terms or ask us in chat because frame traps are really, really important. It's kind of a fundamental thing on why Skullgirls pressure works. Oh, whoops. Let's not be that mean.
Yeah. Here's a question I hadn't thought of. Are there certain matchups that are really good for teaching characters?
Ooh.
I don't know actually.
Let me think about that. Let me get back to you. Ask me again after the stream, because that's a really interesting question.
That's a pretty good question actually. So against Peacock, against a pretty good Peacock, you want to be able to get in there as fast as possible. So JHP is your tool, and JMP is your tool. JLK not so much, again, because it's not her best neutral tool. And usually you don't want to use JLK to confirm in the air either, because it's just too many moves, and you have to rely on canceling out of the first hit of JLK. Okay, so we have the barrel combo and the knockdown Oki. Set it up. That's pretty good. All right. You got the overhead grab. You have to kind of have to hold that. You have to hold the up back, and then you get pressure immediately. That's pretty decent. Yeah, HP. That doesn't really do much for you, because that's not really a combo, and it's not really anything you can set up into if you're gonna do that string. Yeah, you need to work on the time for that. It's kind of instantaneous. And still peak pressure, interesting, which is weird. Pretty crappy. I believe in you. I believe in you, Craig. You can do the thing. Nice. You had awareness for flush depth because that goes.
I was dropping a lot of inputs. It's okay.
Let's see
right.
here.
I wanted to see if you were punishing punch move correctly, because I can answer the question previously partially, where there are certain matchups that are really, really good for teaching very specific aspects of Skullgirls. And that is grab vulnerable reversals. Punch move is grab vulnerable, which means that there's all that startup, you can just grab her out of it. And you did. Whether you realize it or not, Flashwire, you were grabbing me out of every time I tried to use punch move. Or just hitting me afterwards. Either one works. Or just jump over it, like you saw. As soon as you saw that I was trying to use punch move a lot, you started to do that a lot. What's it called? Is there a blue skin? I'm close enough.
The Kaka. Hello, Mokudemi. It's a Eliza Respeller reset, which crosses up every other hit. Yeah, you're right. Again, but that's matchup specific, though. I mean, just kind of have to do it. We're using the optimal Peacock skin right now. She has no face. She's just a black hole. Oof. Careful about flesh stepping often though, because if you happen to cross up at the end of the animation, you're immediately vulnerable.
Nice weaving. That was actually really good.
We're in the mix. A little too high for you to do anything. If you're gonna do JLK or was it? Yeah, JLK into that or JHP into that. You're too high for that stuff. It doesn't really do much of anything for you. Nice block. That's good. Nice. The punch. Stick. Right. Mia train. That was a nice block, actually. Oh, do not try the barrel loop on band. It does not work, and it's really just not a good idea. You're likely to drop it all the time. That's why there's band specific combos. That's not a thing. Nice. So they went for a JLK, to be honest. That's why they got punished. That's punishable. The grab. Using cat heads like that is actually not a good idea because you just wasted 2 meter. It's good if it's for corner pressure, but not just out of nowhere. Can we punish it? No, you need to super jump it. With double, you need to super jump it because her box is weird. Whoa! What was that? Whoa!
That was good. You started your normal up after I teleported, and I thought you'd press it sooner, which is why that autocorrect worked. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Well played. There were a couple of things I just want to make sure you were grabbing a lot with double, because double slow throw is where her dice rolls. I wanted to make sure that you knew how to weave around projectiles, and you did an excellent job of that. I was actually super impressed by how much you weave around projectiles. The other main thing I was trying to check is how much you're down backing. That was a problem. You were down backing a lot. You were also very predictably up backing, like you would block one attack and then up back for the next attack. It was very easy to condition you to do that. That's why I was able to catch you with so many A-trains. Be a lot more careful about that. You want to jump unpredictably with double because your movement options in the air are extremely limited. And Like you don't exactly have an aerial super. You do have barrel, which is like a horrible dive kick almost. Don't ever use that as like a defensive option.
Bad dive kick.
But it's a means you have of like moving around, just like something to keep in mind, I guess. If you see like A train coming or something, just teacup out of there.
Yeah. You could do that. Also, against Pain Will, JMK is really good.
Oh yeah. Broke through armor pretty well. I wasn't able to predictably parry, so that's both a good and a bad thing. The reason I was able to predictably parry is because I was expecting like more common pressure options, but you're not using any of the good pressure options. Sorry.
Yeah.
So like your jumping hard kick or whatever, like that's was it jumping hard kick? Is that the one where this is just everyone's pressures with that?
The pain will move. That jumping hard kick in the corner is our pressure move.
Jumping hard
HP.
Yeah. Use jumping hard punch more, and use jumping hard kick just as much as you already are. It's really good. Maybe even a little bit more. Jumping hard kick is almost always a good option. It's very rare people can punish that. And find ways to make it safe if people find a way to punish it. Like find ways to stagger it or change it up a little bit. Those two moves are kind of what break double. Yeah, pretty much. Air grab a lot more. You don't air grab at all. Her air grab is broken. It's been nerfed like twice, I think.
No, just once. Just only once to remove the
hitting both characters.
This thing hitting both characters.
It used to hit multiple characters because grabs are supposed to do that, right?
Because that was great.
Double needed that.
That was the most fun doing that shit, dude. I miss doing that, to be honest.
It was so unfair. You would just air grab me and then get a double.
It was so great. Fucking double snap from air grab. It's the best thing ever because Mike C didn't think about properties.
All right, so
oh man.
Oh, Lucian was here tuning in. See you later. Thanks for chiming in. Good to see you. And gonna go ahead and move on to the next matchup. Let me go.
If you change sides while someone is attacking, the opponent will change sides to face. Well, that's just the opponent changing sides. It's autocorrect more deals more with the moves that you use and what happens when the opponent's on the other side.
If you change sides while someone is attacking the opponent will change sides to face. Not always true. There are certain interesting aspects to the game where opponents will change side for no legitimate reason. A very common one is Peacock fake teleport, and also item drop out in the air. I want to say specifically, if you block item drop in the air, you like turn around to block it. No. I'm thinking of the other one. Is it only if you're on the ground? Isn't there like a weird way to make people turn around with item block or item drop?
I think that's only on the ground. I do think that's on
I don't know how that works. It's very strange.
It's really weird.
It was one of the most confusing aspects because you still have to block the normal direction. It just tricks you. It just literally just tricks you.
Yes. There's also M Shadow actually kind of has the same thing where like when M Shadow hits, you face the other direction, and if you press a button, your opponent is suddenly on the other side. You
also will not change directions while you are in block stun. It's only once the attack hits. So for example, if you're push blocking or if you blocked a really heavy move from an assist or whatever, and you're on the other side of your opponent, they won't turn around until after they're out of block stun. There's a lot of very intricate rules revolving around that. You can use it as a general rule that your opponents will change around to face the appropriate direction. I wouldn't recommend putting that in like some sort of Skullgirls Bible or anything.
Yeah.
Pretty tricky.
Yeah,
remember something about Squiggly's jumping medium punch being able to do some weird cross-up thing. Yeah, Squiggly's jumping medium punch used to be an unblockable because there was a pixel perfect, frame perfect input window where it would hit on both sides. Because it pushed her back the same frame it hit. That's been fixed, unfortunately. It still makes for one of the most trickiest cross-ups in the game, but it's no longer unblockable.
Yeah.
There are no attacks in this game that are unblockable. Besides, well, that one was, but that's it. Which is kind of crazy because Mike C specifically coded the thing, so like hit two, like I forgot how it works, but it was like hitboxes. Well, hold on, while I explain this, we're gonna go ahead and get Variant in here. And JP, well, maybe JP shouldn't fight Variant. Variant will just fight an open lobby person. Anyone who wants to fight Variant, go ahead and like hop on and like serve on if you're in the mood. But serve on's EU. I don't know if that's ideal. Someone who's NA wants to fight Variant, go ahead and hop on in.
Yeah. I'm torn between looking over my matches to see what I can improve on and watching. Well, you can just wait to see your matches back, to be honest, because the VOD's always there.
Yeah. I always recommend pausing the stream. What's it called? While you're playing, and then like just watching the stream later, going back to the matchups, and then after that, I even recommend watching the whole thing with the audio muted, and just seeing what you understand yourself out of that.
Yeah.
That's like doing extra credit on homework. Sure, Delph, if you want to hop on in, go ahead and fight Varian. I'm fine, totally okay with that.
Get in here, do the thing. Oh, Dejin hopped in. Oh heck.
Oh, that's fine too.
Man.
Whatever. They won the race.
Ripper.
I always play back my replays at 50% speed. I don't like doing that because it drives me crazy. I know JP watches at 2.0 speed. I can't do that either. Because Skullgirls combos in my head are like a song, like almost. So if I notice that the rhythm is off, like my brain just kind of goes haywire really quickly. Yeah. Like it like doesn't make sense in my head. It's very strange.
I forgot to equip Swiss.
Got to equip.
It's pretty
Get that unblockable going.
Save me from this torment. Same. That's right, Dejin uses double with L shot. Oh, we're using something more reasonable now? Alright.
Okay. Alright, so Tyr coming in.
Yeah. So Penny could probably help out here because this is a parasol. I don't know.
Penny randomly want to jump into call and go full parasol on us.
Yeah. Oh man, careful about the. You gotta block high for those two, otherwise it turns into a fuzzy guard.
Yeah.
So you have to continue to block high.
So lame that she has just a built-in fuzzy guard, built-in anti-air.
Yeah.
Like, what is with this character?
Yeah, dude. I mean, Philly has the same thing actually, except you can do it.
Also, something else I want to point out that just because you didn't point it out, that second instant air dash jumping hard punch was hits on the other side. If you notice your opponent air dashing, it's probably going to cross over. Although with Eliza, you never know. It's very ambiguous.
It's very ambiguous, and you can make it so you actually hit same side.
All of that was burstable. Remember to pay attention to how close you are to your opponent when you see sparks coming out, because you might be able to pop it. Yeah. It's a good reflex to start building soon.
Careful about doing stand hard punch ×2 with Parasol, because that's actually extremely unsafe. You want to do one hit into
tier.
Light tier?
Or H tier? I don't know. One of the tiers.
Yeah, light tier.
Light tier.
That's the one.
During block strings, you want to end in light tier because everything is safe because of Parasol.
Yeah.
Oh, nice frame trap. I don't even know if you realize that. But basically, you stopped your combo just a little bit so your opponent would stop blocking, and then it started hitting both characters.
Yeah, we're
Fuzzy guard is the push block high-low guard. No, that's absolute guard.
That's not
Fuzzy guard is. There should be a clip somewhere about it, where I lectured on stream what Fuzzy guard is. I can demonstrate it again if you guys need me to. Fuzzy guard is this concept where your model will be blocking low, but your hitboxes are blocking high. It was originally a glitch in MVC2, but it's a feature in Skullgirls. It allows you to do crazy block strings where moves that would normally whiff on your opponent that hit overhead are going to hit anyways, because even though the model is too short, their hitboxes are high enough still.
Yep. So it'll be like you're blocking high, right? And then you switch to low block, and then they went high again. Your model will be actually standing.
Do Napalm Quake. That's the one that hits low. Then do Sniper Shot. Then Corner Carry. Why would you ever do that?
Advanced tech. If you catch both the point and the assist. Yeah, because it'll cripple both. It has enough assist time to cripple both.
Seriously?
Crumple. Yes.
Oh, that's hardcore. Okay. I should attribute the name correctly. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you know at least what Fuzzy Guard is. So Absolute Guard can't block that. It can because you're push blocking. Absolute Guard can block everything.
Yes. Yeah, this is the perfect time to burst out because you don't want to take all that extra damage for no reason. Or did we just curious. I think they're not pressing buttons. Yeah, they're not pressing buttons. Something's happening.
I'm doubting your knowledge. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, Penny always
okay.
tells me Quake has almost no purpose because I tried to make Quake work. That was one of my favorite things about Parasol, the fact that it hits low. It's so dumb. But apparently it has a purpose. Good stuff.
Just hit confirm into sniper. The only thing is that you have to use a meter. That's not gonna kill at all. I'd say that's a waste of meter.
Yeah.
Usually want to burn level 3 to kill, not to do that.
Yeah, because now, say your opponent suddenly started putting pressure on you, they snapped you, they get a whole bunch of health back, and they get a much longer turn.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, variants, you're building up a lot of meters, start using snaps. Especially as a solo player. Well, as a solo character, you need to snap, because it's your only means of healing your red health back.
There was a moment there where he just wasn't moving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but Daijin can snap to get rid of the red health, but you also can use it to DHC to make things safe, or reversal and stuff like that. When you use up 3 meter that early, you're basically gambling for the last bit, when you shouldn't need to. Skullgirls is one of those really intense games where no matter what, you can't count the player out. It's never too late to win, unless there's like 5 seconds left on the clock or something, which is something you'll only see if you're fighting stuff, honestly. Or fighting Missing No. I've heard Missing No lately likes the timeout. Duck used to do that, but Duck doesn't play anymore, unfortunately. If Duck does play, that'd be really great.
I've seen him play. Oh my god,
that's pretty cool.
He still has it. He still plays the game.
I love Duck.
It's kind of amazing.
Dude's amazing.
Just like I was like, I couldn't believe it. He's playing the game.
Kind of wish you played a Counter Breaker. That'd have been nuts.
I did. It would have been great. But you play casual, so it's cool.
So Fuzzy Guard will work if you don't absolute guard it. Fuzzy Guard is basically you switch. You're not push blocking. There's no push blocking when it comes to Fuzzy Guard. If your opponent's not push blocking, and they switch their guard from high to low, their hitbox will stay high, but their model will switch to low.
Yes. Oof, we don't have confirms there. You don't want to be calling M Bomber from full screen. That doesn't do anything for you, my friend.
You'll still be blocking low, by the way. If you're
that's punchable.
Switching to crouch. It's just you'll be able to get hit by overheads because you're not blocking high anymore, and your model's really, really high, so you'll be able to get hit by all sorts of weird things. That's one of the reasons why Wake Up Grab is one of the worst things, yet also one of the coolest things that people can do, because it's super brave, because it makes your hitboxes super, super tall, which leaves you vulnerable to all sorts of instant overhead jump stuff.
Oh, that's not a combo. That's not a thing either. That's block.
Yeah, let me see if I can find I think I have a video for you.
That's also not a combo.
I'll leave the commentary to you, JP.
We didn't block the outside. That's unfortunate. No, that's punishable. That's just straight up. You don't even need to pillar that. You just press a button at the fridge. That's blockable. That's not real. You can't combo that. So this would be the moment for you to snap, like get a hit on your opponent and then snap out. But yeah, you got shot in the face. Unfortunate.
Oh, don't click that, because apparently the act did not have spaces afterward.
Oh, the act didn't have spaces. Okay. All right, so that's the 3. We'll play.
Yeah, we'll play.
Okay.
Oh, you already linked it? Did you really? Oops.
Damn.
Oh, you totally did. All right, props. I'm glad you had it handy. Thank you, Guru-san. I appreciate it. My bad, I didn't notice.
Heck. That's not a combo. It's not a combo. It's not a thing. That's why you can't link fridge into anything when it's that low to the ground. It's not a combo.
Wow.
But you can punch.
Don't let your memes be dreams.
Oh heck. I couldn't message the person because we weren't friends. Rip.
You couldn't message the person.
That's okay.
Oh. Sadness.
It's sad time.
Damn, this double is clean. Which double? Who's just playing?
Dejin.
Yeah, Dejin. Yeah. You should watch JP's double. It's not clean. It's very dirty.
It's. Then I mean I play double with eyes closed, to be honest.
Alright, Servan, gonna go ahead and invite you to the game. Well, if you're not on my buddy list, make sure you click the Steam invite link. Let me see if I have it handy in my. Here it is.
Can we talk about how the first thing I hear from JP in person is that that's not real in my ear while I'm playing casuals?
Yeah, well, that's J. I think you stole that from Penny. I think Penny was the one that used to say that all the time. Or maybe Penny got it from you. I don't know.
No, I got that. That was me.
Nice. Alright, so Servan's gonna be fighting you, Lyetta. Is you here?
Yeah. They're on my friends list. Let me check.
Okay.
Because they did ask
myself. I need a sandwich.
Need a sandwich. You're up on GGK, my boy. Uh, what? What are my thoughts on the female wage gap? What? Not about to get political. Yeah, yeah. Penny's is that's not safe. Mine was that's not real. I was supposed to say that's not real. I meant for the meme, not even for the meme, dude. This game has 0 input lag, correct? No, I think it does. It's GGPO based, isn't it? It's not delay based, but isn't it input delay based? GGPO? Yeah, no, don't jump.
Alright, I'm back. There is input delay in just standard, like, there's not 0 input lag, there are 3.5 frames of input lag. That is standard across all consoles that are playing on 720, and in Skullgirls on PC. It is always 3.5 frames of input lag if you're not messing things up. GGPO is rollback based, and there's no additional delay, but it does add input lag if you increase GGPO.
Yes.
That is a thing.
Oh man.
Rollback is glorious. I'm so happy that's a thing.
GPO's rollback. Rollback.
Yes, GGPO. Well, GGPO is associated with rollback. Yes. No, that is correct.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's true. But I just don't like the rollback.
I mean, there's no other way to really handle it. I'm very
unfortunately.
rollback.
It's better than having friggin' a bajillion frames of delay and not playing a video game, basically.
I hate that Arxis games are delay based.
Yes.
Oh, you almost had the setup. Okay, so Servon, you know that setup is actually anti-fortune. It's very, very good because you can hit him with jumping medium punch if you did it just a little bit sooner out of the startup of that super. So you'll make them waste a meter and then they'll get hit. It's really, really powerful. If I don't have a clip handy of it, but I do it to Sunset all the time and it drives her insane.
Oh my god.
But that, from use perspective, never use that super against the Squiggly. Because, well, if it's Squiggly's turn, don't use it as a reversal against Squiggly, because Squiggly almost always has an answer out of that. So be careful.
Does this affect? No, that is strictly for online. It's 3 frames online. It's connectivity and stuff.
What was it? For example, a game with 3 frames gives you less latency, stutter, and connectivity isn't perfect.
I'm ready to pounce.
3.5 frames is universal. That's just how long it takes for Skullgirls to process your input.
Yeah, that's just normal.
The GGPO is only for online, and it is strictly it delays your input in exchange for making the gameplay smoother. But also if you play with 0, the gameplay might look jank if it's a bad connection. But in exchange, you also are guaranteed things are feeling exactly as though they were off line. Unfortunately, they'll look a little weird. But your timings will be the same. That's the part that matters.
Oh, nice block.
Oh, hey, that's dirty. I like that.
That's dirty. We've been learning from Nephros.
Oh, Servon, the Nephros protege?
Yes, it's
I should have known. Yeah. Oops.
Hey. Oh, hey, we mashed out just like Nephros. In an SBO. I guess.
I usually tell people don't usually mash, because usually people are trying to trick you. The thing is, it's actually kind of a mind game, because there are times where you want to mash out a super, just to send a message, being like, hey, I'm going to mash, so you better try and bait it. And then you can, like, not mash, and then trick them into thinking that you're gonna mash, and then all sorts of fun stuff happens.
What? Can you even counter hit with a grab? Yes, you can. Grabs can be counter hit. They'll just be scaled to 50%, but you can still counter hit.
And it's actually really cool because they can't tech if they're being countered.
Yes. You get extra damage.
You get extra damage, yes.
Really just...
You do.
Well, yeah, you get
50%
extra damage
for the first hit. IIRs.
Yeah. The only problem is that it grab scale to 50%, so it's more like just get 100% damage.
Yeah. Servan, something you can do at the end there is, I know you're just trying to do a B&B, because you maxed out your own Dizzy, which is good. I like your combo. But at the end there, since you had 1 meter and Dragon Bite wasn't going to kill, it seemed pretty obvious that Dragon Bite wasn't going to kill, you should have done Arpeggio into SBO. That way you would have been able to get the damage you need. Arpeggio does less damage
Reversal
than
Daisy.
Dragon Bite, really, but it puts you far enough away from your opponent where SBO will hit instead of Dragon Bite. Reversal Daisy is my, I feel like that's my quote. If JP has, that's not real, mine would be,
yeah, that's yours.
How dare you use Reversal Daisy? Daisy's not a reversal.
Reversal.
We'll worry about that later, though. If I see it again, I'm gonna look about it.
Does it count as a special? Do grabs count as a special? No.
No, grabs are only cancelable on hits. All specials are cancelable by super whenever you want them to be. And there's also other rules. Grabs are just grabs. They're like their own thing. They're not normal specials or
they're not anything. Yeah. So Reversal Daisy is a grave mistake. Yo, that is so legit. Doing that. Nice.
I'm trying to save for daisies.
Oof. For level 3.
This is low internet right now. Or low intermediate right now.
Yeah.
I'd say this is mid-intermediate. Especially the way Servan's playing. Servan's playing nice and clean. I did not realize that they were Nephros' protege. Uh-oh. So Servan's gonna be up and coming. I gotta keep that in mind. Remind me next time, JP.
Yeah.
Alright.
I suck. Yes.
I think I got a couple of good things in there. You don't match air super against Squiggly. Did I make any... What other comments could I have made? They were playing a duo at first, weren't they? Did you all play Soul Fortune all the way through?
What, you? You was playing Soul Fortune the entire time.
Do you remember anything else from their matches that you could make a comment on? I feel like I want to tell more to you.
I guess a couple of things were like trying to learn a double snap combo because he had the birthday in the first match, but it didn't snapped out. He just had to go for the head spike into the super, which didn't work out, but Servan got hit anyway, which is weird.
That was the time where they like went for a grab mix up in the air, which is cool, but your opponent was of course mashing. I think initially you want to bait out the mash. If you realize they're not mashing, then it's okay to start being a little bit more aggressive, unless you already have a little bit of a download on your opponent. Mission saying, it's like, okay, just to clarify something about Fuzzy Guard since I am trying to figure it out. But it occurs if the model is blocking low, but it looks like it's getting hit high.
It's getting hit high.
That's the blue marks. No, it's not just an aesthetic thing.
No. Yeah.
Blue question marks and whatever mean you're being hit overhead. You are being hit overhead when you are blocking low because you are not blocking high, right? You are correctly blocking low, but your hitboxes are extended. They're very tall. They're as tall as though if you were blocking high, but you're not blocking high, which means you're extra vulnerable to overheads. That's what fuzzy guarding is. It basically sets you up, so even though you're blocking low, you're tall, so it lets you be super vulnerable to overheads. That's what it's for.
Yeah. Oh man, he's just dashing back into the corner instead of getting out of there. There we go.
Whoa, I did not think that would work. That was crazy. So yeah, I mean Eliza's standing hard punch moves her forward, so careful with that when it comes to spacing.
There you go. He's Bertrand. That's right. That's pretty good.
This is Eliza thing versus Vale thing? What are the memes actually called? If Bale's thing is not called Arm Think, I'm gonna be disappointed in myself.
Arm Think? Directly after connection changing block stance won't take the effect? What?
Elusathong. I forgot about that.
That's what it's called, yeah. Elusathong.
Yeah. This is way better.
Hey.
Bayo's is Ungathong.
It did.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, Elusathonk was I coined Elusa and then it became Elusathonk.
Yeah.
Good time.
Typos make the best memes.
Oh man, we don't have meter. We can't get out of there. That sucks.
Yeah, that's tough. There's not much you could have done there.
Oh, we taunt? We taunt? Boy. Don't let me break out.
So the secret to not dying there was not being in that situation in the first place. And I know that sounds like a joke, but I mean that really sincerely. I recommend going back and almost watching the VOD backwards, because you can find out exactly where you got trapped and stuck in that situation where you were going to be forced to block those beams, and make sure you never ended up in that place in the first place. It's like StarCraft 2 logic, where the only mistake that matters is the first mistake you made. Everything else snowballs from there.
Yeah. It depends on the model and if the character is tall or disjointed. In that way, while the model is blocking low, they get high because they are tall, even crouching, right?
I think you're overcomplicating it.
Yes, you're overcomplicating it, my dude. Yeah.
You're
Nice
in block stun, and then you switch from high block to low block.
Yeah.
When you did that, your hitboxes stay very tall.
Yes.
That's it.
That's practically it. That's it, yeah. So, like, for example, if you got Ophelia doing jump light at you, she decides to ADC and then jump light again, and you went from stand block to low to crouch block. You're still your thing is still really high. So I mean, you just get fuzzy guarded.
Clownmaster, remind me after this, after all the matchups are done, I'll literally just demo it for you on stream.
Yeah.
I'll explain it. I mean, you saw the video, so you should already have a good picture of it. But like,
Yeah.
oh, complicating skill. Yeah, you right.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Reminder not to air grab on an up back on wake up read either. Just go low. Right?
Just go low. Just
Yes, you can actually overcomplicate Skullgirls because sometimes the mechanics of the game are pretty simple. Nice block.
Yeah, good block. Not getting over eager.
More BM. Oh man.
I mean, we all know how much my dude loves snaps. Hello, Missing No.
Man.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh.
Glad you could make it. Most people are fishing
yes.
with air grabs to catch a lot of the
They
other
are
person
indeed.
jumping. Air grabs is really, really good for catching other people jumping, especially if you're Eliza. But you don't need it. There are lots of other things you can use. Get disjointed hitboxes in the air. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Interesting point to call Saw, but it did limit your opponent's movement options.
Yeah.
That, my boy, is a frame trap.
Yeah. Even if you whiff it, it's still a frame trap.
Wait, what? It is?
Yeah.
Why? Don't you need another meter for it to be a frame trap?
No, dude.
What do you do after?
Oh, nice. Oh my god, what a grab tech.
Oh man, that's pretty hardcore.
No, that was pretty hardcore. No, if they happen to like fall on the other side of you doing a try punch, and they decide to press a button, you can still input backwards.
What?
Yeah, dude. You didn't know that? I've done
Okay.
that. I've done that to you like twice or 3 times, something like that.
I mean, we've played so many times. That's just...
Oh, you tried to go for
I
a
also
cheeky,
don't know.
a cheeky. You didn't even get the hit. Why did you use the meter? A forward in the grab.
I'm gonna say that snap was on accident because you didn't have red health, and like you don't gain anything by getting Robo out, really. In fact, that's actually probably what your opponent wants. You want their Robo to remain anchor, honestly. Sadly, looks like Draco's efforts are in vain. Kill Devil Steel. What does that mean?
I saw that wake up DP. Bad. No. Oh, Crank. Servon still has to do his set against you, apparently.
Oh, Servon owes me a set. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't even remember why. I just know I'm supposed to do a set with them. I'm
I'm
not quite back at the level I want to be at yet, but if you want to play, I don't mind playing after the stream.
Yeah.
You'll probably whoop my ass, because I need to relearn Skullgirls. It's gotten to the point where I couldn't do stancils a lot throughout the tournament at Combo Breaker. I did make it out of pools for what's it called? Mystery. That was kind of exciting.
Mystery game. It's pretty good.
I hate that like everyone just talks that down. I was just like, oh wow, whatever. It was mystery. I'm like, come on, there's actual tech.
That's the thing. That hurt. Data reminder that Khan has an infinite in the corner.
Han has an infinite in the corner. Really? That's neat. Did not know that. Did you know Beowulf only crosses up with this jump again on one side of the screen? You have to be player 1 and you have to do it to the right. Is the only way to do it. Because Skullgirls is weird.
Yeah. Yes, this is Murphy. This is indeed Murphy.
Them try.
Once too many. Yeah, that's
Murphy.
Man, here we go.
Who will be our star tonight?
Last time I wanted to play you again. And I guess super jumping, super jumping,
Make it
super
like
jumping. That's a lot
super
of
defensive. Probably coming off of the last match, like they're not sure how the player was gonna play. Them trash
Probably.
neutral hop, I think,
The
probably,
best one.
but then started chasing. They built a little bit of space between them.
We've been canceling anything from both.
Yeah, we got that instant overhead.
Man, that's dead. Cross up. Yeah.
Anti-air cross.
That's hard. The vortex. We're in there.
Murphy, I honestly wouldn't take that too hard because
Nice double jump.
cross-ups are
Yee,
completely
okay. Just hold the block and snap the bones.
that makes up, even if I'm on whip, it'll just always
You could have just used your meter cannon.
through.
The grab. Alright.
Yeah. So we're at max on Dizzy, so none of these resets are really doing anything. Nice block on the thing. I'm gonna post a video for you, Murphy. It's about what's it called? Chicken block land canceling. You've probably already seen it, or probably
Level
seen it before. This is not only essential for killing Eliza, it's just essential as a part of the game in general. Because you can reduce how long you're stuck in block stun, so you can limit how much your opponent can do. And this is just kind of it's a good thing, especially against bird insurance. It's one of the most powerful things against bird. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and link that.
Murphy, you really want to look into doing crouch medium kick from OTG instead of doing the DP, because the DP isn't getting you anything, to be honest. Because then you have to force yourself to confirm with segment, which uses more meter.
Chicken blocking is strong. That's an understatement. Chicken blocking is incredible.
Really good in this video game.
Let's do this in one take.
Oh man, we go for the strong bail start. Oh, we get hit though.
Good old bird insurance coming from downtown. See, that's one of the things you want in chicken blocking.
We tried to cross it. We hit the bird. No bird insurance.
Destroying the hitboxes. There, your friend. Got Butcher's Blade in the backlog. That cross is obnoxious.
It's very obnoxious. Bale doesn't have to care about that though, because you have Blitzer in the air. So, I mean.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't seen you using Blitzer at all, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's that chicken block. That's what I want to see. Chicken block land cancel that. Instead of re-jumping after chicken block land cancel, always look for it and try to press a jab after you land.
Snap ASAP. There you go. Nice. The cross up. That's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
To do or to block?
No, just predict. To be honest.
Oh yeah. On defense, it's hard. And like to do, it's like 2 inputs.
To do is super easy. Elvis, nice one. Oh man!
Say her name.
Hit with the signature move. Rip.
The best pun in the goddamn game.
Now that's real Soviet damage.
I love that.
You know what else is
so
strong?
much.
It's pretty good. You know what else is strong? Actually blocking my mix-up skill. Yo.
Damn.
Man.
It really is the best pun in the game. Yeah, you know it.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Try to keep it cute, huh?
Say my name. Oh man, he just walked backwards. That's not safe.
Alright, got the instant overhead. Didn't believe in the hit. But you picked it up right afterwards. It was okay. Slam it down to the chair. Okay.
Oh, we still need to work on it.
We buffered that kick. Remember that during Excelabella, you can actually build a bit of height. Like you can, I think, taunt before Excelabella is done and still convert. I'm not positive.
Woo!
Woo! Nice timing. That was really crisp.
Oh man.
Slam back down on that chair. Got 2 slams onto the chair. That's nice. That's the set play. Nice block. You could have chicken block land cancel that to punish.
Absolutely.
Please watch that video. Ooh, almost got real punish. Also, Draco didn't blaze your own hits. You guys gotta be a lot more deliberate with your buttons. Don't press buttons hoping something will happen. Press buttons expecting them to hit. Otherwise you shouldn't be pressing that button in the first place. That's simple.
Why cross up? You could have just killed straight up.
Jumping medium kick on that counter hit. Got a little bit of extra on Dizzy to work with.
No cross up, yeah.
Really early reset. You probably should have done one more string, especially get that solo damage in. You didn't really need to, because obviously you can step play here and just kill. But the main reason is exactly that, where you maxed out there on Dizzy. You really didn't need to max out there on Dizzy to kill there. If you did like one more string before resetting.
Festival. Oh, festival. Just go straight for a low. That's not a thing at all.
Drake, I would work on your routes a little bit, because you're not using on Dizzy the most efficiently.
Yeah. That's not a thing at all. You could have bursted. You don't have to take any of this. Press a button. You could also burst from the ground there. That's also a terrible idea.
That is
against
really
the ball.
funny. Skeleton on Oki is one of the things that make Eliza really powerful. It's also why she has so many moves that get people into a sliding knockdown. Or like just a knockdown state in general. Because Eliza's Oki with Skeleton is very mean.
Super dumb. It's all of it is meaty. You can't do anything about it.
You just have to respect it. It's so... Why?
You
Why?
really can't do anything about it. You have to respect it.
Eliza was a mistake. That was the first thing I ever said to anyone in the SGC. I went to a local, and the only time I opened my mouth was someone was like cheering on Eliza, and I like turned to him slowly, and I was just like, Eliza was a mistake. And that was all I said.
Oh my god. Alright, it's me versus Penny. Penny, get over here.
Is it
Still watching, yes.
Murphy versus Open TCM, Penny versus my dude, and then Yo-Yo versus SMH. Got it. Alright guys, fight of the century. This is basically the best bit of Skullgirls you're ever gonna see on this channel.
I will.
Yeah, see, Missing No gets it. You can't be an English major and also interpret everything literally, also. I mean, I guess you can. I can't stop you. Draco saying, I would, to be honest, no lie. Oh, like it's a trap. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. JP versus Penny. How's it gonna go down? Penny goes back, has to respect the Luger at round start, calling out drill just to make it safe in case Penny was feeling a little bit aggressive. JP does get the hit confirmed with the aid of the assist. Makes in a little bit of work. Keeping him mid-screen because, of course, doubles mid-screen. Mix-up is significantly more powerful, especially when you got that drill assist, keeping them in a lockdown state, even if your opponent is blocking in the right direction. So does get out of the pressure, gets one nice hit, that's all they need. Converts off the raw tag, goes for an early reset, making good use of that Undizzy. Lands, using that super before Undizzy maxes out, just for a little bit of extra damage, because he knew it wasn't going to kill anyway. Forcing him to play Oki afterwards. Unfortunately, Car Super does get him out of that scenario. But if they did win that Oki, that would have been really, really good for incoming, because of course that first string would not have built Undizzy. Man. Seeing this level of calculated plays, something I don't even get to see at majors. Penny has masked this out to such a crazy degree. All of that is real. Nice burst at the right at the very end as soon as Penny dashed in. Penny didn't even have to do that, so that was just really nice read. JP fighting Penny a lot. That was exactly how Penny's clockwork ticks. Speaking of ticks, those poppin' tears. It's ticking away at that life bar. Double burst and one more burst bait. No more mashing. JP mashing 3 times. One of them worked out, but the other 2 did not. It's going to cost JP round 1. What a burst. Go Team Penny. Yeah. You got Penny, the systematic killer of quick match. Or versus JP, which is just, I mean, this is JP. You don't really need to give him a different name. JP's a mom. J-Pizza. Or J-Pizza. Butcher's Blade gets, yeah. God, this is why Butcher's Blade is just the best. Butcher's Blade can just sometimes give you a free double snap round start, especially with Parasol, who just has the easiest corner carries for days. Unlike that, Penny takes round 1. Or 2. I mean, no more commentary is really necessary. I lied because it's Double. Double, of course, being the best Skullgirls character in this game, as opposed to any other game. Double has mix-up for days. Double has lots of very, very overwhelming pressure tools. Has been consistently one of the strongest characters in several versions of Skullgirls. But there is, it's never too late to make a comeback in Skullgirls, and the best character to deal with is, of course, Double. I still wouldn't even count it out, because Penny definitely does not have enough damage or meter to kill here, no matter how optimal you get it. So, yeah, there we go. We needed 1 clean block and 1 real solid push block. Snapping, that's right, Snap breaks armor. For those guys who don't know, if you guys don't know how to get through armor pressure, that's how you do it. Oh, car reversal, car canceling. That was a really, really smart move. Instead of flash step grabbing, he flash stepped into normal so he can car cancel into car just in case. That was exactly what he needed to do. Beat out that air super. Unfortunately, though, Penny does get Parasol out and gets 1 clean hit. That's all they needed. Penny takes round 2.
Huggies! Ah!
Huggies? What's Huggies?
I got bomber instead of the low that I wanted.
Yo, but for reals, that flash step jab in that situation was freaking brilliant. Like, that's super smart. I really like that.
This ends now.
My internet is sick of Twitch, so I'm out, guys. Aw. Well, thanks for joining us, Dajin. It was good to have you here. Glad we were able to sneak you in last minute. Be back next week. That's good to hear. I'm glad you enjoyed your time. Bulldog Microwave saying, my only issue with Dumble is her cat heads, which is a guaranteed combo. Well, it's not a guaranteed combo, it's just guaranteed your turn. It lets you start applying pressure for basically for free, especially if you DHC, because then it costs 1 meter less. And honestly just should be a level 3. There's no reason it's not a level 3. It's better than her actual level 3. Her actual level 3 just kind of does damage. And yeah, sure, it gets the kill all the time, and yeah. It's really good. I honestly think you should just be a second level 3. That's all. Beowulf has 2 level 3s, I think. Nice, good old monster. Coming in for a bite. Oh, flash step's a little bit too far. Eliza being a very skinny character, especially during a knockdown state, makes it really, really hard to hit confirm that. So, yeah, make it 3 bars. That's what I say. Ideally, it shouldn't even be a super, but the fact that it's 3 bars means you can only really feasibly do it once, maybe twice per match, which makes it a lot more fair, instead of just every time you DHC, just suddenly it's Double's turn. You don't need that. Once it's Double's turn, it's always your turn. Oh, actually baited something out. Up backs instead of going for the Eliza's standard 50-50s. I'm not exactly sure what he was trying to bait out there. Without his shadow setup, there's not much Fuka can really do in the air, besides like drill maybe. But and here, normal obviously beats that, which is the standing medium punch of Eliza. One of her most iconic normals. Not exactly easy to string with, but let's do some fun stuff. That's one hell of a crumple. Hot damn. That's always fun to do, simply because you get so much extra time because it takes Fuka so long to fall back to the ground, which makes basically the crumple animation last longer functionally. Very, very effective. Hey Sam, what's up? Good to see you here. By the way, I'm sorry, I don't know if I already apologized or not, but like 2 days ago, I was supposed to hang out with you. I was supposed to come in and say hi just for a little bit. I had to take care of stuff, and that didn't happen. Sorry. But why did JP do the ball super there instead of falling up, instead of a falling combo? I think JP wasn't ready to convert, and because of the awkward spacing, they didn't press like micro dash or anything fast enough, so they had to use a fireball super, just go for a knockdown and set up Oki. Or maybe just thought that if I spend the meter now, then like next hit confirm I get, I can just conveniently kill. Could be one of those 2 things.
Jeez.
Hecked up the sniper, but still got the 2-1, so worth. Yeah.
It would have been 2-2.
I could just watch you 2 fight for like years. You guys have, you guys are so calculated and super smart. Penny especially. Penny has the most calculations. JB has the best reactions in the goddamn world. Also really just cool setups. Like just make really smart decisions. So everyone's saying, but Crank, there's something I don't get. Why do you say that you're not that good at the same time you have incredible knowledge of the game? Did you pause for a time? Yes, I just don't play. I watch a lot. I've always been this way. I understand almost not everything. That's ego. I know a lot about Skullgirls, and I like commentating a lot, but I just don't have the time to put into the game, unfortunately. And I did stop for a time, multiple times. I've taken a year break in 2014. I took like a 6-month break here and there. And this year, I haven't played since February. I haven't played seriously since February because my current job is a nightmare. Knowing a lot about the game and being good at it are two different things. Correct. That being said, I agree with what McPeanut said, where it's like, if we have a commentator that can't do a DP motion, I'm very okay with saying that they can't commentate. Because they should still have a fundamental understanding of what's hard and what's easy to do in games and what inputs feel like.
No.
If you didn't have Skullgirls Crank, what would happen? I would have a lot less friends. I wouldn't be as into the fighting game genre. If I did get into the fighting game genre, I'd be playing Tekken. Which I'm playing right now anyway, so I mean, comes full circle either way, I guess. What else? I'd be a lot more lonely. And everything else would go into a lot more real talk, which is not really necessary. What is necessary is to get Yo-Yo on stream fighting their opponent. I don't even remember who their opponent is. Is it an open lobby? Oh, it's SMH my head, of course. How could I forget?
Yeah.
Is SMH my head here?
Oh man, being good is almost uncorrelated with good commentary, but it's literally the only factor you can know beforehand.
Yeah, pretty much.
They've commentated before. This is true, yeah.
Unless they've commentated before.
Yeah. On the ground, you cannot. You can't special into special on the ground with anybody. So I could not have BFF into Fireball. That's not a thing.
Speak for yourself. You can't special into special on the ground? Are you kidding me? Peak heck. Broken character in the game.
I mean, super. I mean, that's what I mean. That's
right. It's a commentary before. Yeah, that's why. I mean, it's the same thing applies to almost everything, right? That's why like the number one thing you need to get a job is work experience, which is borderline paradoxical, but like it's like the only way they can really judge if you can do your job or not.
Yeah.
Or Sam, is there open afterwards this week? We haven't done open in a while. If we finish the set before 6:30, I'll do it until 6:30.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I want to get back into Skullgirls. I'm trying really hard, Sirvan. I'm trying to play 3 hours a day, 2 hours of Tekken, and 1 hour of Skullgirls. And once I get close to a major, I'm going to switch that to 2 hours of Skullgirls and 1 hour of Tekken. But right now, with 2 hours of commute on top of working like 15 hours a day, I'm dying. Just dying.
Yeah.
My time at this job is debatable. I can't say anything because then I'd have to kill you. Yeah, I mean, technically, I'm not even allowed to put this job on my resume. I'm going to put something similar, but not the name of my company because it's classified.
Indeed. Yeah. Actually classified. You'll actually have to kill you. Like.
Yeah. No, like my contract literally forbids me from putting it on my resume.
Yes, it's literally NDA. You can't do it. Sorry.
Yeah. It's kind of the dumbest term of my contract. I can bring it up in interviews. I just can't really think. Hope you succeed to get back into it. Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
I really love this game a lot. I'm gonna be playing this even if there's like 7 people left, like 2 decades down the road. I don't even care. This game is too good.
I'm still gonna be playing this game for sure.
It's like why I don't understand why a lot of people play Marvel 3 and Marvel Infinite instead of playing Marvel 2 when they like Marvel 2 more. It's like just play the games you want to play.
That makes no sense. Just play Marvel 2. What does it matter? Just don't play the dead game.
Don't play the dead game. Rest in peace, Infinite. Yo, I love that meme. I forgot who made it, but it was I should keep SMH some advice. Hold on a second. After SMH plays, I'll remind me about the Infinite meme.
Ooh. Oh. All right. I see where you're going with it. You basically have the same mix of using.
Why would you use Crouching Light Punch to Stancil? That's a frame perfect link, by the way, because Crouching Light Punch is 10 frame startup, and you're plus 11 after a perfect Stancil.
Nice.
That's
a good matchup. I think so. Could be. Oh, you micro dash backwards. Ba-ba-ba-ba-boosh. Nice, let it build. That's not a good use of bypass, that's for sure.
It's plus 18 with charge, and it's plus... I think it's plus 11 without charge.
That's not a good use of bypass. That's not a thing that helps you, to be honest. If you're gonna use double with bypass is good for the damage, not good as a reversal or anything else. It's not even good as a mixing tool. It's literally for the damage.
Oh,
And
that's
there
cool.
goes Val. Yeah, dude.
That was very smart to do. Yeah, Liver Mortis into SBO is a thing. And one of the coolest things you can do is you can use MH SBO after like Heavy Gravedigger or something, and you can Liver Mortis them into it. So it's like the SBO is not even like on hit confirm. It's just you like hit them into it. It's really cool looking.
Oh, we stared at each other for a moment. Yeah, you're jumping a lot, SMH. We need you to calm down. It's okay to block things on the ground. You're jumping too much. Double doesn't benefit from air buttons a lot. She has better ground game than air game.
Skullgirls' high-low game is very slow and reactable, but it is tricky for someone who isn't particularly familiar with the matchup.
Yeah.
But if you notice that they're in the air, their options are very limited. I highly recommend fishing for a chicken block there. Like if you see jumping hard kick come out, block that standing, and then up back. And if they dive kick, you will chicken block land cancel it. If they don't, then you'll grab them. Or actually, I recommend neutral jumping and then holding back, technically, which is not true chicken blocking, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like ghetto chicken blocking. You must.
Yeah, Walmart brand chicken blocking.
Yeah.
Walmart brand chicken.
When do you decide?
When do you decide a team is complete? As in, I do not need to add a third, even though I enjoy 3 individual characters. Never, because 2 is the worst. You want 1 or 3. That's my personal opinion. You don't actually have to believe that.
Yeah.
You decide a team is complete if you have basically set play lined out for every matchup, and you don't feel like there are any gaps, which shouldn't happen in Skullgirls. I think if you had 4 characters in Skullgirls, that'd be like the only time you would ever actually be able to pull it off. Every team has gaps, because not every team has an option for every single scenario.
Yeah. Ooh, birthday.
That being said, Beowulf Band is still cheating.
Yes. No, absolutely. It's still very much cheating. That's actually just for real. It's still cheating.
Let's go on Delph's question. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That question is it's a really interesting question because you can only answer that generally. It's significantly easier to answer things like, do you think my team is complete? And I can be like, no, these are the gaps I see in it.
Reaction.
And I can also ask questions where it's like, hey, what's your game plan for this scenario? Like if I'm not sure if I think your team is complete or not, or what's your answer to doing this? What's your safety HC? There's so many things to consider. Team fighters are very complicated. That's kind of why I like them so much. Team fighters in Tekken, because Tekken, holy hell, is team. Tekken has like 32 wake-up options.
Tekken itself is just like complicated.
And then you have
Just
Tag
like
2, which is literally Tekken as a team fighter.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, come on guys, where does it
That's
stop?
not good. Oof. You shouldn't have to respect the dead bypass, by the way. That's not a real thing.
Light bypass is what, +2? So it's pseudo safe, right?
On block or on hit?
On block.
On block is -2, -3.
-2. Yeah, it's safe.
Yeah, that's realm of safe. Yeah, that's realm of safe.
Also damage.
Like
yeah, exactly. You want set plays. You want to minimize the amount of resets you have to do on your opponent. You obviously want to be able to build up enough meters so you can TOT at the end if you have a trio or something, or a duo, whatever. There's a lot of math involved. Like I have 2 to 3 separate teams that I want to learn. One to turn my brain off, and one to actually like master. Because I think Bella, Squiggly, Val is borderline broken. But I can't put in the work yet to prove it. The other team I think is gonna be kind of broken is... I can't even remember anymore.
When did he have a Bella? He's working on the Bella right now.
I've never had a Bella. When did Yo-Yo have a Bella? Oh, of course. Yeah. Since Combo Breaker.
E-Raid. Actually,
why change from Bear? Because Bella's better. No offense, Benny.
I mean, Bella literally is under damage.
Bella with Squiggly is really evil.
It's literally mix-up central, dude. Like,
dude, Excel is such a good assist. You get an unblockable setup.
It's so good.
It's a discount H rate, but you also get a charge and a half.
Yeah, you also get the M Shadow setup, so like you might as well just do it.
You also get Bella without having to play band. Nice.
Yeah,
nice block.
That's not a thing.
On
Absolutely
reaction to
not.
bypass, you can always LH SBO. And if you do LH SBO, it beats out the thing, and even if she barely dodges it, it'll eat the scalpel projectiles, which means you get the punish no matter what. But it's basically like a guaranteed
Ooh, we faked the overhead.
mid-air bypass. Carly. Oh snap!
It's twice.
Yo, we stance dancing.
Stance dance. It's fine.
I can't believe this kid. I can't believe this. He's stealing my tech.
Ah,
He's
man,
stealing
we're
my
just
tech.
going. We're amazing. Nice. It's so good. You can just bait them into jumping.
Oh, you didn't need to do that. But I guess we style him.
Yeah, we styling.
And the forest of thorns shall be your tomb. That was incredible. Okay, SMH. Don't air bypass raw against Squiggly unless she's already blocking. Because if she on reaction SPLs, you're in trouble. Other stuff. Oh, good. You're in chat, so I'm glad you're actually able to hear this.
Yeah.
What else was there? How much meter did they have at the end? I'm trying to remember. Were they hoarding meter?
I think they were sporting meter. Yeah. They had like 1 meter.
If we're hoarding meter, there was solo val, right?
Yeah.
So as a solo val, it's so tricky because like solo val is a mystery on her own. I don't know how Spike makes it work. The number one rule is just scalpel, because you can make almost anything safe with scalpels. Yeah, I was trying to remember if you were solo val all the time or not. Extra assist means more DHC, more potential versus life. Yeah, your net life total goes up when you have a team, and so on and so forth. Like, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Claw, I want both charges, and my Bella is gonna be an off team. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who Servants were. Alright, so Bull is saying is practice 3 and you'll be fine. Practice 2 if you want to lose. Yeah. I always tell people the only time you play duo is if you don't believe in your third character. Your net health total goes up with 3 characters. You have more DHC options. You keep that 1.3 scaling for damage. There's just no reason to play duo. Duo is awful. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
It was cool because I've been saying that for like 6 months, and then Sage just randomly tweeted about how duo is just the worst. I thought that was pretty cool. Ramen,
Oh, man.
duo is fine if you run beat extend assist. Okay, there's your caveat. Anything's fine if you run beat extend assist.
I mean, you're right. That is literally how Turlon won like 6-0 in that fucking exhibition match. And he admitted to it. And that's the sad part.
He
Nobody
knows
blocked
it. He knows it.
Nobody fucking blocked it. It was the easiest thing to block. Come on.
It's not the easiest thing to block. Don't give me that crap. Beat extend is evil.
Thing to block. It was literally the easiest thing to block. All he did was flash step beat extend. You just block the other way.
It's 50-50. You never know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was mad that literally all Turvan did was go cross up and nobody blocked it.
He did.
It's like
nobody
he went same side once, maybe twice in 6 sets. Like, come on.
Yeah, he went same side once.
All right, well, whatever. If I pick up some other character, I would pick up Fortune or double. Yeah, Fortune. I want to play Fortune Squiggly because the Vortex I made recently lets me play solo Squiggly, which makes me kind of happy. I don't want to play solo Squiggly though because I need meter. So I want to play Fortune Point just to build all the meter and basically play with cremation. So I turn my brain off and win. Or if Fortune dies, I probably lose, but I have a lot of meter, so I might not.
I mean, you're right.
Oh wait, Lex is here. Where's Lex? Yo, Lex! How's it going? It's been a while.
Yeah. Man. Also, we're at the end of the event, so we should probably do open lobby.
Oh yeah, I'll set up an open lobby while I talk. Oh, but I wanted to show. I'll show Clawmaster the thing.
The thing, yeah.
I'll show Clawmaster the thing now, actually. And then we'll do open lobby till like 45.
Yeah.
Let me see if I even remember how to do anything. Can I play my characters?
We can also training lobby. Oh heck.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Oh hell, I forgot about that. You want to do a training lobby? It's so much easier if I can use
you're right.
The select button.
Hello, Abby.
Ooh.
Oh, Abby's here? Oh, Abby's here.
Hello, Sam.
I heard the voice once. I'm like, nope, that's Abby. That's my boy.
Hold on.
Hello, Sam. Hello, Kenji.
Flocka.
That's my boy.
I have to turn. I have to turn.
Kenji, would you like to explain the crank why duo is fine?
Duos are fine mainly for the damage output. Also,
What
Herder,
damage
you
output?
can't block beat extend, you're bad at the game, yada. But no, the main reason, also again, this is the same thing I said with commentary. Just because someone's good at the game doesn't mean they necessarily have great opinions on it. But again, might makes right in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sage's tier list is one of the worst tier lists put out by a top player for Skullgirls.
Just a moment.
I think it's like actually quite bad.
Yeah, I don't agree
but-
with Sage's thing.
But anyway, sorry about my voice sounding weird. Also, I was out till like 4 a.m. last night.
Oh damn.
So the main thing is just the damage output, right? Because like like I've said, this game's neutral is like brain dead as shit. So it's so easy to cheese a neutral win. And at that point, then the damage you gain from running a duo is enough to the point where it makes it so that the amount of resets you have to do is like really fucking like the shrinkage in the amount of resets you have to do, and therefore opening up the reset options you can do, meaning that sometimes you can go for grab resets where you otherwise wouldn't be able to, or where a grab reset would necessitate a second reset afterwards, is the main strength, at least to me. Because again, so what you're doing is you're trading neutral strength for set play strength. Because again, you can only use one assist at a time. You can only use one assist per combo. And if you use assist in your combo or to get the reset, then you can't use it for the second reset. So that doesn't really factor, like having two doesn't really factor in. And so then your character's exploding faster. Because you talk about also the your overall health going up. But I find that's largely mitigated because if you're needing to use your character's health pool, that means you're holding an incoming setup at some point. So like that health bonus is mitigated a lot by the fact that, you know, incoming setups are kind of free.
I guess that's why it's debatable, because I would still say the opposite, because I would be like, well, you're forcing, even though you need, I'd say 1 to 2 more resets. If you're super optimized, just 1 more reset against solo. You still get 2 more turns against your opponent, and you get an extra assist to play that neutral for you. So like,
but like the assists like actually can't play neutral for you. Like as much as it's a meme, they like don't. Is the thing, like if your point character like mechanics are on point, you can beat anyone in neutral like with or without assist. It just makes it easier and opens up different options. But like your point character mechanics need to be on point. That's why you see a lot of beginner players think that they need to run a trio, and then they like just have no idea what they're doing. They call their assist twice, and then like just get fucking rushed down.
yeah.
Like, okay, not to throw shade, but I'm throwing mad shade. Like I always say, I love Mega Missing No's team. I think it's like a fantastically composed team, but he cannot pilot it for shit. And so anytime he tries to play keep out, he just gets rushed the fuck down. And anytime he tries to rush down, he doesn't space correctly. And because of that has all the fucking tools that a trio would afford you, and I think it has them superlatively. But again, it doesn't play neutral for you.
That's fair. I need results to back up what I say, but it's so hard to judge.
And because I have results, I went to one tournament and then I decided I don't play the game anymore.
How many pools have you made it out of, huh?
Yeah, exactly, dog. I haven't made it out of any pools. Okay, but how many shirts have you won for your performance in the game?
Like,
Heck, you're right. You're right.
you don't even want that shirt. Don't give me that shit.
I do not want that shirt. It's literally at the bottom of my drawer right now. Like, because I saw the bottom of my drawer because I was packing for LA, and I was like, oh yeah. I have no occasion to wear this shirt because I don't want to wear it to practice. Like, I can't wear it like casually, and then like I wear office clothes most of the day.
All right, Clone Master, I'm gonna do this for you real quick.
Yeah.
So you'll notice, no matter how hard I try, it seems to whiff on crouching double. That's normal. You have to do the I can't even do it because it's like frame perfect. If you hit standing light punch on the 5th frame right after you input jump, then you input second jump on the 5th frame right after you input jump, then you can hit it with an instant overhead after a double jump.
Oh, instant overheads?
yeah.
Double jump instant overhead setups? Shout out to Liam.
Yeah.
He tries them, they don't work. Anyway,
He's only been able to do it once in tournament.
So here's you
hard
notice
as
the
fuck.
double set to blocking all, right, and crouching. So double should never ever have to block this move. Now, if let's see.
You can frame by frame it.
Yeah, but that takes a while. It's got to be like after first hit, I guess.
Let's go.
Or I have to do.
Oh wait, are you doing a normal fuzzy guard or are you doing a double jump instant overhead?
No, normal fuzzy guard.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to simulate switching. I forgot how I did it.
If you want to do a fuzzy guard, you have them set to block all, but only crouching. But have them set to crouching so they only block low.
Right, but then I need him to stand up first, so it has to be after first hit.
Yeah, the first I do.
Fuck. What move? Well, I mean, what is there anything that hits mid that forces stand block? No, I don't think so. Yeah. So.
Okay. So we're just gonna.
Yeah, Double's crazy small when crouched, but she's crazy tall when standing. So like, it works out because a lot of combos. You can do a lot of double specific combos due to how tall she is, but she doesn't fall as like crazy, or she doesn't hit the ground as fast as Big Bang because she's not as wide in her like aerial getting hit animation.
All right, so JP, we're gonna go into a training lobby. Let's try.
Okay.
Because I need you to switch block, because otherwise it's not gonna work.
Sure.
So there's no open lobby?
There will be an open lobby after this.
Yes, yeah.
Oh really? Okay. I was just also before we completely get off this point, I do think that in the like quote unquote rock paper scissors that doesn't really exist. But in terms of the matchup spread, if we're just not considering composition of duos versus solos versus trios, I think duo pro has the worst matchup spread.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The caveat.
But like, construct a good team, and like none of this matters.
It's so true.
Like,
Yeah.
construct a good team and be good at the game, and literally none of this matters even a little bit.
It's just like fine tuning, but like your preferences overtake that on any level.
Yeah, comfort and comfort with your character / team overrides any sort of tier list, any sort of team composition, unless you're purposely trying to make it bad for my unique team shit. Then that shit don't work.
Yeah.
Like you can say you're really comfortable running fucking Eliza boat assist, and I'll say you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, JP, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna block my jumping light punch standing, and then switch guard to low. Don't push block. Let's hope for the best. Alright?
Yep.
Wow.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there we go. It hit overhead. So,
Yeah.
go just down back. Notice how it's always whiffing. Clawmaster. Is Clawmaster even in chat? I want to make sure Clawmaster's in chat, otherwise I'm doing this for no reason. Clawmaster, you here? Say something.
Nah, he left. He hates you.
That's fine. So for anyone else who cares about Fuzzy Guard, basically, if JP's down bagging, JP down bag, I can never hit him like that. And canceling like that is really, really hard. So if he's up, he's blocking standing, and he's gonna switch to low block. He's gonna get hit overhead. This should never hit overhead if he's stand blocking. So that means that's proof that he's down bagging. But it'll look like he got hit anyways. All right, so do it again. Ready, JP?
Yep.
Sorry, messed up. Yeah, see, he got hit overhead. The only reason that's possible is because his crouching hitboxes are taller than they should be, and that's because of Fuzzy Guard. That's Fuzzy Guard in a nutshell. All right, cool, you're here. So you saw the whole thing. You saw it in action.
Yeah.
That's why Squiggly's this thing is unfairly good. If you're tighter than that, which you should be. Yeah. If I was really good, then I'd do the instant overhead like I just did there. But none of that matters. Alright, so let's go ahead and wait, I thought ending match was punch plus kick plus start. I just hit start and select.
Start and select. What the?
Oh no, I hit start and macro. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, you have macro. Oh, you can just macro it. Oh.
I didn't even think of that.
Oh heck.
It's neat.
Oh, heck. I'm being summoned. Hold on.
Farewell. Rest in peace. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for... Oh, whoops. It's time for the open lobby, the end of stream event. Anyone can join. If you guys saw someone on stream that you wanted to fight against, didn't get a chance to sign up, or whatever the reason, you can feel free to jump on in. All you gotta do is join the group chat, which can be found by typing !GG8 chat. Right-click the crank machine and click join game. Just in case you can't, let me know. Or actually, don't let me know. Who gives a damn? Just click this link. Click this link. Go to this link. That will automatically put you into our lobby. I'm gonna put that here, and I'm also gonna put it in our Discord, which you can find by typing !Discord. Blah 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 blah. You know how it's done. For those guys who don't know how it's done, well, it's !DIS CORD. There you go. I'm fighting Lambda. I like this guy.
I remember her being short. Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
So Frank, how are you?
I am getting right. JK, lol.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm tired of work. In general, though, everything's pretty PG. Things could be worse, things could be better. The usual. Oh, nice overhead. Nice low. Damn. Am I dead? No. Keeping that undizzy low. Doesn't work. Oh heck, messed that up. Oh, okay. Played that jump. There we go. Careful when you're pressing buttons. I had to do that, that sucks. Maybe I can stop incoming. Nah, not really. Oh, nice grab. That was smart. Good BFF conversion. Good stuff. This is gonna be tough. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Got a pokey. I've done. Wait, that doesn't work. Okay. Just kill. No, it doesn't. Got real close though. That kills. Well played. I still don't know a big band B&B.
Yes, you do. It's
Oh,
in your
no.
heart.
I can't finish a single combo. Well, besides my
In
corner
your
combo, that
heart.
doesn't count.
Crank.
What's up?
In your heart, you just gotta believe.
It's in my heart. Deep down, within the heart of the
Everybody-
cards, I can draw the big band B&B.
Everybody has a big band B&B in their heart. My nanny knows a big band B&B,
Oh shit. I didn't
but
even
she
know.
doesn't play this game. She doesn't even touch this game. She knows a big band B&B. Everybody does.
She, I just imagine her like, it's just like, hey, what's your big band B&B? And her eyes just roll back, she stands up tall, and she just like announces like the inputs for a big band like optimal combo.
Don't ask me.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Have return. Oh god. Oh,
Welcome back. Hello, Abby. Forgot you were here. Don't say enough.
I wonder why.
You should say more things.
I know. Shit. Don't feel like it.
Oh,
I missed
okay.
the chat.
I hate that. It shouldn't work.
Going to say. Get it, but. Yeah, Cloud, just rewatch the fuzzy card thing. Yeah. Just watch it. To be honest, really, you're overcomplicating it. It really is pretty simple. I stand block. He went for the overhead. I switched to crouch block. I'm technically while I'm crouch blocking, but I'm still tall. He hits the overhead again. my standing frames are there.
Basically, you're taller if you switch block from high to low. That's it.
Yes, that's it. Really is. I mean, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay to know every aspect, but it really is. You were
Let me know.
That was exciting. I
Exciting?
really should start option selecting the freaking corner pressure thing. It's really dumb. It's like not that good. I really
It's not
should be
very
struggling
good.
against it.
It's really bad. I just like it.
It is
Straight to the
good.
cat.
Don't get me wrong. It's just like I have an option
heck.
against it. I just don't use it.
I don't think it's that good.
I'm sorry.
I genuinely don't. I just do it because when it works, it works.
well spare.
Spare in the call or spare just in chat?
No, just in the.
Can Spirit even join this code?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, she can.
Can she?
Yeah. Yes, she can.
I believe it. I know she can join the friend call. I don't know if she can join this one.
Friend call. I don't know either. Oh heck.
Nobody blink.
God, Yo-Yo's team is still. It's Buck Alfredo from J Pizza. Oh my god, you friend checked me.
Heck.
My own setup. Very well.
Welcome, right?
Actually, no.
Went low twice. Okay. Ah, messed up. You can set that into an unmashable setup, by the way. I think you're timing it a little bit slowly. If you use the crouching light kick a little bit, if you restand with standing light punch, or maybe just use standing medium punch to get like the vortex, that might be a little bit stronger.
Where's Cat Pie?
Ooh. Oh, Cat Pie. Oh, it's been a minute.
So Fuzzy, so basically Fuzzy works on tall characters. No, it does not work on tall characters.
Fuzzy works on everybody.
It works on everybody. Works on everybody. You're overcomplicating it. It actually works on everybody.
Normally, when you crouch, your hitbox is very short. When you are in block stun and you switch from high block to low block, your hitbox is tall.
Oh heck.
Apparently, I'm spectating. Exciting.
You're
I'm not
spectating?
even spectating. I might not even be spectating.
Are you
Oh,
not
I'm spectating. I'm about to watch Liza.
lying.
Lamb. Sacrificial lamb versus lamb.
True love we're making.
Oh, Sparrow. Alright, 2 hits low. Got that counter hit. No pressure. Got that boat in there though. Trying to catch him blocking high.
Charging through.
This is for like 10 more minutes.
Heck.
Reasonable.
Nah, you don't get to do that, sir.
Oh, that frame traps. Okay. Frame trap snap. Woo! What a jump. Expecting a grab. Respect. Ooh, that was a heavy to heavy, but dropped the input. Ended up becoming a frame trap. All good. EP into SBO. This is max scaling, so of course nothing's doing any damage. There's actually no reason to do jumping light punch into medium dive kick a combo. You usually want to use it as a frame trap, so almost always do it twice in a row if you have to do it at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, almost. So after that, you want to, yeah, okay, that's what you want to do. So after the little alligator thing, you want to do the thing.
No one ever blocks slow. I also I don't understand why you wouldn't just snap for the health, Cat Pie. Just do it. Like you had 4 meter. What are you doing?
Maybe they thought they could kill with 4 meter. They even
I
tried.
do. They were like on low health.
Are we watching different games? I didn't even know that was a thing. Can we watch different games? I don't always watch the game on top.
I do. You always watch different games.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm expecting.
Switching from high to low will still count as blocking. No. No.
Let's dance,
No.
darling.
No. No, it won't.
It is idea.
I don't play a lot.
Decide whose destiny. Let's rock.
See the boat? Okay.
Oh, hold her. Oh, man, we're all playing Eliza. Oh, heck. too focused on trying to beat extend. Focus on blocking before trying to get out of the mix-up, dude. Okay.
The fact that standing hard punch restands is really funny.
Oh heck. Oh man, buttons are going weird. Sure. You wasted a meter for that though, so that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Ah, bird insurance.
Not the burn insurance. Okay, sure.
So Liza, I wasn't trying to bully you. I'm hoping you're listening to the stream.
Hey, nothing
I was trying to show you different things you can do with your character. So, like, with your character, after you do the alligator, you want to do the two wings that sends them upward, and then you want to jump after them. It's called a link after the jump, because you chain into a jump after a launcher, and your wings are a launcher. Then you jump after them. You press buttons. That's how I win the game. Is that Bang? Or is that... Who's in Lambda's picture? Is that Strider or like Bang? Looks like... I can't tell.
I have no idea.
It looks. You mean Lambda?
Yeah.
It's a Strider.
Is it Strider? Okay.
Strider, yeah.
Yeah, I think Bang wears green, not purple.
Who the heck even is that you're saying?
That's Blaze Blue.
Ah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, what?
I thought you said Bane.
Right?
No, no,
Bane?
Bang. Yeah, Bane does
Yeah,
not
I was
wear a
wondering.
red scarf.
I thought you were talking about like Bang Shishigami.
happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, crank.
that's who he is.
Bang! Oh, is that? No, that looks like Strider.
No, it is Strider, and what I meant is
Oh.
that's what
Oh.
Crank meant.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck it.
There. Don't use boat like that. It's actually not good for you. It's not safe. Oh, horse.
Oh man. It's Team Brazil. This is Team 1930s.
Did you say Team Brazil?
Team Brazil versus Team 1930s.
Oh, heck.
Very well.
Oh, heck. How did they get that? How did they get that? What? Get lied to. Get lied to, dude.
Oops. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just do it. This is Bella. Just go. Oh man. Oh my god.
Fourth time's the charm.
Flutter Stab special? Yeah, you're right. The Flutter Stab
I don't
special.
know why I also wanted to do it.
The Flutter Stab
Oh, I
special.
tried to raw tag. No dice. Very well.
Heck no. Heck no. No.
I can't TP motion apparently.
Yeah, I believe in you.
That frame frame.
Flutter Stab special. That's right.
What is this, man?
This is video game right now. Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright, what a video game.
Alright, you know what? Stream's over. I don't care. I'm not the streamer.
I can press supers too, Sam.
Stream's just over.
I have meter
Stream's
too,
over.
Sam.
Stream's over.
Join the big band. All right. Yeah,
Who's
no
this?
spectating.
Kappa?
Oh, actually,
I'm
you know what?
F4 in this guy.
I should have spectated. We have enough time for one more, but since I said no, I don't want people staring at a lobby for however much time, so I'm just gonna call it. Normally we would have open lobby run for about a half an hour, but like my brain hurts. Sorry guys. I know I've been cutting open lobby off a lot lately. But I'll do my best to keep it more often going forward. I think I got it. Fuzzy Guard makes taller than shit. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, there you go. You did it.
About this doesn't matter.
Honey.
Okay, good. Wait, what did you say? Go ahead. Go ahead, JP.
Alright. It was just JP memeing.
Oh, it was memeing. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. That was Skullgirls Get Great. If you want to join us for weekly tournaments, join us for Skullgirls Be Great every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to just continue to get some advice, find some friends, ask questions, improve a little bit at a time, one step at a time, we try to give you just enough advice so you have something to work on for the week, and give you an even matchup so you can find a training buddy to work on it with. And you can find us every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. GMT, or 8 p.m. I honestly don't know. Sam, what time is it there?
It's 9 p.m. I believe.
Okay, sure. Thanks for joining us, Lex. I'm glad to see you here. Anytime. I love doing this stream for you guys. I think I will need a substitute for next week. Hopefully JP can cover. We'll see.
Sure.
Because I will be out of town. It was good seeing you all. And yeah, thanks for showing up. And thanks for giving such a strong turnout. And even though the signups went live like 10 hours before the stream or something, like it was really late. We were having Google Doc issues because apparently Google Docs just did not want to clear the previous entries. But I got it to work in the end. Don't give me that sorry nonsense. You play incredible. Yeah, you steals him. Yeah, she's stealing me for the next weekend. Alright guys, see you all around. Yeah, anytime, Servon. If you want to do that set, hit me up in like... now? I don't know. If you want to wait until I'm good again, hit me up at like this Thursday or something.
Like now.
I think I'm gonna... since I'm trying to play 3 hours a day, I think this Thursday will be a good time to hit me up. I should be fundamentally there. Just ping you. Got it. I'll try to keep that in mind. I gotta fight you. Alright. See y'all around. Later, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, JP, for joining me and helping me out with the stream. Thank you, Abby and Sam, for being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it.
You
Bye!